Hello and welcome, Yig here. Today we are looking at Net.Attack again. It just came out, finally. We played it in demo for a while. I don't have any, we're broke. Here's the, this is a sort of node-based coding action roguelite. So if you wanted to get it for yourself, there'll be a link to the Steam page in the description, as always. And if you want to help the channel grow, subscribe, like, comment, share things. You guys actually crazy doing very, very good on, like, you guys doing the shares and the likes, making YouTube remember to share the videos. So this is your sort of all your upgrades for like nodes and collection range, and you'll get an idea of what the nodes are as we go. That's basically like your damage and things like that. Oh, there's a revive in there. I need to do that. You have a boot camp. You have some tutorials. Oh, wait. A revive. Ooh, I'm gonna have to save for that. All right, so we're gonna jump in. I just unlocked him, but we're actually gonna jump in with him here because that'll give us a chance to go into this third one here, which should be good. With 200% threat level, we gotta survive 7 layers. So this game, when you are, and we're just using the standard character, you have what your attacks are all basically like coding things. So this is a ping attack. It is a straight attack onto a single target, and it does usually pretty good damage. There are area effect ones. There are, oh man, there's ones that produce projectiles. There's a lot of different coding, and you'll see it here in a second, the node-based coding here in just a moment. And it's one of the reasons that I really like this game. Okay, ooh, do we go with the luck first, or do we go with the collection range first? Let's go luck. That way we get better options. I think luck also gives us a better chance of getting like power-up drops too. I'm not sure. They added so much to this. So when we get into the coding section, like the noting section, I should say, it's not coding. I don't want you to get intimidated and think you're gonna have to like go over it doing some C#. You don't have to worry about that. It is all node based, but it is node, but it's the you have to think of it in a sort of node-based coding sense. So you have a thing that does a thing, and then you can have that thing act on other things and do other things. And you'll see, like I said here in a second. I really like the game. The creativity and how you can put things together is super good. Oh, let's go over here. I would like to take this guy out if we can. We only have 1 attack right now. Technically, we have 700. So, let's go into coding. We have 700, so we can actually buy some in here. You'll notice we have our currency up here. And then in our shop, we actually have a couple different choices that we can buy. And we have 3 different things that are possibly generating the on-tick. On-tick is basically how you generate. So right now we have on-tick. We have, if we take this off, you can see that 580, 580. And we do have this one that's a lot longer, but it does 2 things at once. So, and it's not technically the double the amount of time, so it's actually one of those where you can save time as you're building other chains, and we will be doing that. But you can see the time here adds to the time here, so this total execution then becomes 580 plus 180 milliseconds, and it does this every time it does that. And that's basically what you need to know about that part of the system, and then everything is in and the function. So in this case, this has an on-hit 25% chance. This is just on select, and you need a select node to do that. And then this is just a fast ping. We're going to buy the fast ping. I like fast pings. Fast pings are real good. We're going to actually hook it up to here. And you'll notice our time did go up a little bit, but there's a reason I'm going to hook it up to there. But for now, we'll stick it over here. And that'll get us 2 things going, so we kind of have a little bit more of... there we go. See? Now we have a little bit more damage output going. So let's get ourselves a little bit of extra damage on those nodes, because if we're using ping nodes tend to have, especially fast ping, tend to have a little bit of a low damage compared to some of the other things. The gold areas you see me running around to and charging up, those are basically your like your currency. They give you a bunch of money and stuff. You can also get money for leveling up, and then we have to last a certain amount of time before we go on into there. And I'm going to grab our collection range right now. All right, basically, you've got the standard of it at that point. And the idea is to just figure out what you want to do. I do really like, this is a new system in here, and I really like this. We get to choose kind of what we want to do. So I'm going to go with the tornado because I wanted to show off the area in damage ones, and this one's a great one to do it with. So, ooh, we have an explosion. We also have a damage in range. I want both of these. I really do. 6 damage in range, 2 meters versus exploding for 4 meters. I think we're going to go with the explosion this time. All right, so now we have something interesting that can go on here. First, let's grab another thing. We have another ping here. So what we can do here is we can do this. Now, here's where things get a little interesting, and I want to point this out real quick while we have that. We have 2 pings in here, and this one is 180 milliseconds, but it is going to do damage. It is going to modify the next one. So this is a kind of a good thing to look at. But if you look at when we plug it in here, it's 180 milliseconds. But if we plug in this one into this, it doesn't change the time. And that because each parallel branch is balanced by against each other. So if this one's 180 milliseconds, we don't increase the amount of time being added back here until we've passed 180 milliseconds on our other branch or increase that number there. And the reason that that kind of becomes important is because you can start getting some interesting stuff happening where these two are going to be functionally the same, whereas our ping down here, we can just keep it right down here for the moment. And then you have like throttle and range and things like that can be pretty cool. So now we know that this is going to cause double damage to its 2 children ones. So I think we're going to wait until we get a good one for that. But yeah, now I've kind of blasted you with a million points of information. There's a lot to it, but it is really interesting in the way it works. So now you see our explosion there is going off when it does the on hit. And so when that one hits, we get an explosion. You'll have on kills, you'll have on hits. There's a whole bunch. It's great. This is, if you use noting in your work, it's probably not, if you use nodes for your work, it's probably not great. It's probably kind of annoying. But if you use coding, some coding blocks, coding blocks are not actually like a bad thing. Like there's a lot of programs, especially games and stuff you can make just using coding block engines, and they work really good. They do the same functions, they're just not custom written, and they're not going to be quite as efficient as like a handwritten one. But they can be pretty good for getting things done, especially when you don't need to know a huge amount. Now, that's our ping range. Ping is, again, the one that's the straight shot. And the reason that it's important that you kind of look at the way those nodes work and why I was like going through that much of it is because we know that since we're running entire lines of code, you're going from, okay, we can, anytime we increase our pings range, we've also increased the range where our explosions are happening or area effect damage are happening, as long as we're chaining them off of the ping hitting or sometimes the ping killing. Because sometimes you'll get a one that'll just have a really good amount. I haven't been moving around quite enough, by the way. For my taste, I would normally do these, be just constantly running around, and I've been talking instead. Just get you better finances at that point. I think we'll keep going the collection range because that will eventually work out great for us. There's some really cool stuff in here too, where like damage and range tends to have the option of sometimes picking up your XP for any of the stuff in range when it goes off. So sometimes you can get some really interesting stuff going on in here, and there's some real neat combinations you can make, and the characters and different types of damage. Like there's a projectile damage one. Oops, no, let's go through here. We didn't want to do that. All right, we have a triple ping. We should use the triple. If we triple pinged into the explosive, that could be fun. Spawn mine, there's another explosive. Both the explosives have on kill, which is kind of interesting. Okay, let's grab that triple ping because I actually kind of want to do that now. Okay, so let's do triple ping. And then what I'm going to do, since you're increasing my damage, is I'm just going to take you over here. Oh, you know what? It's only 25 milliseconds. That's not very much to get our triple ping, to get more damage, more range on it. So we'll be shooting out 3 different things. Okay, so throttle and range, select actor, spin packet. Ooh, let's do a spin packet. Let's definitely do a spin packet. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to make a spin packet for you. That's going to increase our time some, which is okay. We'll just have to get something else to do it later. We can do ping with 2 children again. Let's see if this works. Okay, so my theory here is If this works, that will increase the damage of this, maybe. Modifies next child node. It says it should. I mean, it kind of sounds like it should. Ooh, we got a little fin thing. These are kind of cool. They're new. You get like a little challenge. Oh, there's our ping. There's our bullet. Our spinning bullets. And you can see, like, as you go, it starts to get crazy. You start getting to do so much cool stuff. And I really like this game because the way they put it together is kind of designed for you to be doing. You're building your own madness. That's the best way I could say it. Uh-oh. No. Oof. Oof. As you just saw, the hitboxes are good too. All right. High probability of node drops, but nodes can no longer be bought in the shop. I grabbed that earlier. It was okay. So we'll just skip that one because those are they basically are a plus and a minus at the same time. In our case, see, like damage and range. Now that explosion isn't damage and range, so I'm not entirely sure how we buff the explosion. But let's get our node access time going down a little bit there. All right, because then everything will go faster. More attacks, more better. Oh yeah, look at that. We got a crazy good setup started already. If we can build that thing up, it's gonna be nice. These tend to, besides giving you besides giving you money, they actually do heal you too and add to your health and stuff. So you get a lot of bonus out of those. So doing these is like super worthwhile. In the original demo, it was you had to like clear them all up before you could go to the next level. But it kind of led to sometimes felt like you'd get stuck behind like a wall of the guys like these and not be able to go. And it's like, okay. I think they did a pretty good job because like having these just be extra bonuses that you can go collect is and making sure you get more money and stuff is real nice. Ooh, do we go with the range or do we go with the node time? Let's go with the range. We're only like 2 away from capping out range. Usually was it this game? Actually, let me not say that yet. I don't remember if it was this game or the other or the tower defense game I was playing where after like the last upgrade in the tree was like a huge upgrade. A massive one. Ooh, nice. I didn't get it. We can escape, but I just want to grab that one too. So we'll take the damage. Goodbye, cruel world. All right, let's see. We have another triple ping. We could do that. Oh, we do have a damage and range over here. So if we do get, we could do that. I say. I'm going to make that a long thing. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay. I want to know what happens if, is a do going to be triple ping on everybody? Or is it just going to triple ping? I think it's just going to triple ping, which would probably be a good thing. Teleport to last position. Okay, I'm sure this is going to be madness, but let's do it. We'll put it on this one over here. Once every 875 milliseconds, 950 milliseconds, we will teleport to the last position. And it'll be interesting to see what it does. Oh, it makes me stutter step. Oh, mistakes were made. Oh, it needs a really long cooldown, and it does not have it. Well, we'll need to fix that. Let's see. How much money do we have? Oh, we can make it faster. We can stutter more. All right. Oh, yep. No, it did too. Even the execution of that has been increased. Okay, let's get in here. Okay, no. Teleport was bad. I need something that's going to make that go like a way longer time period than that. Select. Ooh. I wonder if we can do select if they had any select on them. Okay. Oh, optimize. Optimize is great. Okay, so we're going to grab that. since that's there, I think, if memory serves me correctly, 512, since it's going to optimize 2 nodes, 2 parent nodes. If memory serves me correctly, yeah, there we go. Because it does the parallel chaining, it's doing it on both of these as well as this. So it's one of those where if you can split it out into a bunch of pieces, it does even more. These guys are cool, and we're going to take it. We're going to buy that. Oh, it's even cheap, too. Oh, yeah, we can barely afford it. Okay, we'll get a thing for that later. All right, let's get this. Okay, at least we're not stutter stepping. Okay, so it only does the one explosion. I kind of figured that would be the case, but you never know. The one that does the bullets that shoot around, I had that on one of my observer ones, which is what the little guy is right next to us there, that it generates for us, and it did some work. It was amazing. See, these guys are actually worth kind of good experience most of the time, so it's like I kind of want to take them, but I know I should be like focusing on getting my loots, but the experience and the loot. Okay, let's go get our loot before I forget. Oh, that's funny. I was like, if we could get that on like a 3 or a 4 second cooldown, it wouldn't be quite so disruptive. But with it working every like 0.95 seconds, that was painful. Okay, we got 4 seconds. I think we'll just skip that guy down there because I'm probably not going to take the downgrade anyway. We'll get to our next one. We could nah, because it would take too long to stay for it too. We need to get our observer guy over here to have some. Oh, let's see if we can take this guy out first, though. I like to be able to take this boss guy. Okay, no, I'll keep with that. Ooh, man, he's rough. All right, let's get out of here. He was like, I've done Hedgehog. That one actually works pretty well, but it scales like mostly based off of your hit points at any particular time. So a lot of the nodes aren't necessarily ones you're going to get a ton of use out of. So maybe we'll try mines over here. Push mines. Wow, that is a cooldown. 565 milliseconds. Wow. If inside mine radius. Oh. Okay. We're going to have to find a mine for it, but on tech. All right, let's do this. Clamping mine. Swans of mine. This one does not explode when merged to maximum. Clamp mine, 7 damage, 1 nanometer. Does that mean it's like a chomper? Ooh, wow. That's strong ping. Let's do it. Oh, I don't have enough money. No. That was such a... Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Like, once those things start going off, it's crazy. Oh, no. Too many things. Ooh. Oh, we have a boss out here somewhere. I can tell, because he's bombarding us. Okay, let's get this. Eek. Go around the problem. Okay, there we go. Nope. I think we're going to go with plus node damage because we seem to be needing it. Okay, let's get down here and grab this. Wow. Oh, were we inside too long? Did we anger the system? Is that what's going on here? Feels like we may have angered the system. Did I take too long? Oh, we are almost dead. I really don't need to die here. No. Okay, get a little bit of life back there. As long as we don't stay in one spot too long, it's working okay. Alright. The problem is we can't collect any of our XP. I almost stepped right into that bullet, too. Yeah, we can't really get any of our XP. Okay, let's grab that. Ooh, no. Stay away from me, sir. Stay away. Okay. Well, it's some life. It's not much, but it's some life. Better nothing. Ooh, no. I need that guy right there to... That's the guy we need to go away. He's causing our problems. Ooh. We are not in a healthy position here. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's definitely a boss. If we do plus 20%, can I reroll? Is there a reroll on the screen? I know I have a rerolls. Guess not. Yeah, because that would actually work. Even though we've been cutting our time back, that's still going to get a good like 10 or 12% for almost each one of them. Although health would be nice. I think this will actually help us out more. Oh man. Really? Oh, there's health. There's health. Oh, there's a health item. No, 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 no. Don't actually step on the exit. Grab that. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Come here, sir. Oh, oof. Later. Oh, we barely made it. Okay, let's see. Whew. Right side shift. That's actually pretty nice. That's a fairly large explosion. I've actually used a couple of those. Okay, there we go. We'll do this. Mr. Time Observer. You can just go over here. Still don't have a mind for that, but you know, hey, sometimes. Strong ping, triple ping. Let's reroll that. No depth. Damage and range. That's probably not a bad idea. Here's another explosive. Let's do both of these. Nope, we can't do both of these. On tech. All right, so explosive will work though. So our spin packet on hit 25%. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I think we can actually we kind of want to go down here now. No, we don't. No, we don't. Not yet. Not until we have another thing that's a extension. Because we have this one up here, and we don't really want it to go too much. We don't have a mine in radius. This was the one I was looking at. So explosive, 25% chance. It might be great. Might not, but it might be. Because if those do a decent, I mean, they hit a lot. So, like, they're kind of bound to trigger a lot just simply because they just... Oh, yeah, we're not going to challenge that thing, though. That thing murder us right now. Oh, look at those explosions doing us so much good. Ooh, that was a good choice. It's working out. It's working out. Oh, look at all those explosions. I need you guys to explode more so that I can get to that life. I think we go over the ping radius because we really kind of need more range in here. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't really want that, but that's okay. Okay. Hey, we got a free node. Nice. Nice. That would be another 4% on that for that. Yeah, let's do that because it's going to actually end up being quite a bit for a lot of them. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Ooh, okay, that's the ticket. That's what we needed. We are in way better shape now. Now if I can go down there and find me some of those places, we can get some more life back. Oh gosh. We're at that we're at that life point where it's like we can do just enough damage. Okay. Oh, no, I don't think we're going to get that one. Okay. Flee the boss for the moment. So we can get a little bit more life. Our observer still isn't really doing anything, or is he kind of a bummer? I'd like to kill that boss, but we need to go up a level or two first. Do we have enough stuff to make it happen? Let's find out. We might. Okay, let's see. No depth. This one is a 1 times multiplier, or is it a... Let's see what happens if that turns into... So... Executes the connected child once for each node. Let's compress. Increases, but it doesn't. But it increases the thing. Okay, throttle in range, ping. Okay, let's try that way because we can always do something ridiculous with it later. This one's kind of working on a really long time frame anyway, so since it's already on a long time frame, it's maybe not the worst one to put that on. I'd really like to kill this boss. I really want to kill him so much. Oh, I need you to die. I really want you to die. Yes! We killed him! More damage. More damage is the answer to everything, right? More damage. Oof, we are in... Oh, we're gonna get hit. Okay. Oh, nope. We did get hit. Okay, now when we recover files, we get more. Eek, 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 eek. Oh, no. Where's our thing? I gotta exit. We gotta exit. I got distracted. I wanted to fight that boss so much that we forgot to exit. The gates are closing. Okay. Let's see. Damage and range. 7 for 2 meters. Yeah. Fast ping. Oh, it's only 10 milliseconds now. That's kind of crazy. I think we go down the damage and range just to give us a little bit more of that. All right, so, but let's do it in a place where it's going to make a difference. So we had one that was triple pinging right there. There we go. So if that triple ping does damage and range at the end, we extended a little. I really wish we only got one optimizer. That's kind of a bummer because if you get a couple decent optimizers, you can really do some crazy stuff. I was hoping we'd get one. Split. Okay, we'll use our last reroll. Ooh, our reroll costs us 200 now. Before it used to be you just were out. On mouse click. Ooh, I wish I could lock that. Would have been handy. All right, there we go. Yeah, we get a little bit more life back now. We're still pretty. Ooh, ow! Oh, no! Ow! Ooh! I don't know if we're gonna make it. Oh! Oh! Oh my! Oh man! Okay. Hopefully. Yeek! Oh, we were almost finished there. We were real close. Okay, let's take this point. Damage and range. Sure, increase your damage and range. We are getting some pretty healthy damage and range attacks, and they do have a large bonus to them right now. Because they're on like they have like almost 100% bonus at least. Like, it's kind of crazy how high that. Oh, no. You guys are a little too beefy for me right now. I would really like to capture that point, but you're not going to let me, are you? Oh, no, you are not. Oh. We keep getting hit. Oh, there's a health. There's a heal down there too. Now. It would be so nice. It would be so nice. Oh, we got it. And we got another one. Oh. So much luck. Okay. We will just flee everything and try and locate the exit so that when the exit comes up, we can get out of here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear me. Oh, we're going to get hit at least once. Okay. Oh, we're being shot at. Okay. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, it's down below me. Ooh, healing. We got some healing. We're not going to be able to get that now. We'll grab that healing because that should ensure our path to the exit. And while we didn't get any of those things, which is a bit, oh my, could you maybe not stand there, sir? Okay, there we go. We're out. Hey, we got a pretty decent amount of data bits for mostly running away from everything. That was the 20-minute mode, and the video takes 30. But yeah, so you see, like, the code, the way you do your code and stuff like that, you can do some really interesting stuff with. And they have the tutorials in the bootcamp will just walk you through and give you a whole bunch of like how to do things. And then when you're looking at your different characters, the actual different characters have different abilities. Like this guy's double damage and range like that's crazy. So if you're using the tornado set and the standard set, he's just going to do some great time. Our guy here, he has reduced node costs, so a lot of the like ping and range stuff tends to be really cheap. If not, later on, if you put enough points and upgrades into it during the run, you can actually have ping and ranges that are reducing your time, so you attack more because you have more weapons. This game truly allows you to do some really crazy stuff in here with that, as long as you're willing to lean into the noding a little bit. And it will take you a little bit longer. Like the 20-minute run is going to take like 30 minutes, 32 minutes, because you're going to be figuring out, okay, if I do this, if I do this, oh, it worked. Or like you saw, like we saw when I introduced the stutter step mechanic to myself, sometimes things work in a way you didn't expect. So I will have a link to the Steam page in the description as always. And if you enjoy these videos, again, you guys have been knocking out of the park. You guys have sent the algorithm to where it's actually giving us more views than it was on average. Still lower than normal, but we're getting back to the normal. So again, huge thank you to everybody that's been sharing and liking and all that good stuff. And as always, most of all, have a great day.